Mayor of the city is here. Come, run.
Hi, how are you? Arifa.
Arifa is Richard, how are you?
Great.
Mayor.
How are you?
Thank you. This is Jagdish Grewal.
How are you?
I definitely want to now. We have here Mayor of Simcoe with us, Mayor Charlie. It's so nice and kind of him. And I always appreciate these people who have these positions. They come out to give us good and first-hand information. Mayor Charlie, now we are all the team of Cityscape and we are given this exclusive project of this place. Now, what do you think now? We are promised that these houses will be built by September. So is there any hassle or hurdle for sewerage or anything, road cutouts, or everything is ready here?
To the best of my knowledge, we're ready to go here.
Beautiful.
The last I heard, the building permit for the model home was ready.
Yes.
So I can't see any.
Everything is ready.
Services are in. You put the pumping station in. I can't see any reason why there would be a holdup here.
Beautiful.
I know of no holdup on this property.
Thank you very much. So Mayor, here a mayor is available for the first-hand information. Adnan, by the way, do you have any question from the mayor?
Yeah.
And
I guess we can ask anyone. No?
Anybody got a
anybody
question?
can ask any question, and Sabir bhai.
I had a question
Yes.
about which are the major employers here and what sort of industry, and any idea of any industries here?
Okay, just to run down from the top, Norfolk County, which Simcoe is a part,
Right.
we have 5 urban areas.
Right.
We'll leave it at that. Simcoe the biggest with about 15,500. Port Dover is growing very quickly. It has about 7,200 right now, but it's the fastest growing community because of the retirement folks coming down from the GTA and the Hamilton area and the Golden Horseshoe.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes from here. Our biggest employer is Norfolk County. The county itself has about 755 employees.
Right.
Norfolk General Hospital is our second largest employee with about 250. It's a full service hospital here in town. It's very important to keep the hospital going. It's just currently now looking at a $13 million expansion for new operating facilities. It has a new emergency ward. As far as industry, we are primarily a farming district. Okay, farming is our #1 business here. We have 144,000 acres of Norfolk County. Our farms are large, many of them 700, 800, 900 acres. We are known as the Ontario's garden here because we can grow everything but bananas, and we're working on that. It is really an amazing. Our farms are pristine. They're like anything. They've got big. They've have to have gotten big. We have some local industry. We have the largest ice cream, Breyer's Good Humor ice cream plant in the heart of Simcoe. We have some smaller industries. We have former Wire and Cable, which is Sussex Essex, they're called, that make wire cable. We have a large printing company here called Annex Publishing that also have plants in Aurora, and they just recently bought another major plant in the last 6 months right in Toronto. So Annex employs about 250 people. We have a lot of smaller industries. Our growth seems to be a lot around housing, and we have tonight, which I have to be out of here in a few minutes, but tonight for the first time we're having an application for a 6-story apartment building in our downtown. Now I know that in GTA that's not much, but it's the start of downtown revitalization. If we have a big challenge, it's our downtown cores. They have really, retail has moved up to the highway. We do have 2 box stores in our downtown, a Leon's and a Brick, but on the highway is where the Walmart is where we just approved another $30 million retail expansion on the north side of number 3. We have a number of nursing homes. We have a company in Cortland, which is about 20-minute drive west of here, known as Titan Trailers. They make the Cadillac trailer, that the haulage for behind the cabs on the road. They make stainless steel trailers. They're shipped all over the world. They just expanded into England and Germany with new plants there. They have about 140 employees. They're just putting together now the plans. I've met with them for about a 60 job expansion, $15 million, and they're expanding as well. We have in Cortland, which is another little distance further, we have an industrial area over there that makes trackless. They're called Cadman. They make trackless equipment for construction, and they're shipped all over the world. It's the state of the art. Yesterday I was visiting a farmer about 35 minutes southwest of here. We're working on an operation there for milking 5,000 goats.
Wow.
Quite impressive. So this is new stuff. There's a lot of focus on Norfolk County right now. But our downtowns need work, and our staff, along with the business community, are working on a plan to revitalize our downtowns because they have suffered with the retail very badly.
With the micro stores.
Yeah, we have an excellent walking trail system throughout the county. Just down here, about a 5-minute walk is known as the Lynn Valley Trail. That is paved through town for handicapped strollers and bicycles, and it goes right through to Port Dover. It's about a 15-minute bike drive down to the lake through the trail. It's also connected to Delhi to the west, and then on to the Canadian trail that goes up through Waterford, north of here, right on up into Cambridge. You can bike right from here to Cambridge on these bike trails. So lots of places to canoe. Fishing is good. Lake Erie fishing is good. It's a great place to live here. It's a great place to play. It has this challenge with employment. You know, we don't have a lot of the big paying jobs that you get in the city.
So I guess there must be a lot of people who probably live here but work elsewhere.
You are correct. About 40% of our workforce goes to Tillsonburg. There's quite a bit of industry, a 40-minute drive. Brantford, and also to Hamilton. Now we've had our steel. I'm sorry?
Tillsonburg is about half an hour, right?
It's probably right from where we stand here, about 35 minutes up number 3. When I was a kid, I worked at Stelco, now U.S. Steel.
Yes.
It's just across, it's about a 20-minute drive, but it's in Haldeman, the next county. But a lot of people here, I have 4 brothers that work there. OPG has closed its mothballed its plant in Nanticoke as well, but the Esso Imperial Refinery is still going strong. So there's starting to be a lot of interest in Norfolk County, but as you know, everything takes time.
A lot of the housing here seems like it's still a bit older, so I presume something with
No,
new
there are
housing will
three
have a
new
natural demand for more new housing now.
Yeah, this is an older section here and across the highway. The north, up by the golf course, is a lot of new. And Port Dover, if you were to go down to Port Dover, there's one developer down there putting 1,600 homes in phases, medical center, hotel, golf course. He is putting in 18 holes. He has 7 completed at $1 million a hole. So it's an $18 million professional course on the east side of Dover. So there's...
What is it called, do you know?
this is a fellow that's north of Toronto. His name is John Lennox. It's called the Dover Coast Development.
Okay.
And there are several phases completed, but it isn't even half finished yet. So it seems like these subdivisions are growing quickly, and people, a lot of retired people are finding the prices here are good and the quality of life. So
this community is not detached. This is unsaturated community, so there is a lot more potential to start their own businesses.
Absolutely.
You said hospital is expanding, so around 13,000 more people for the hospitals mean there is a chances of employment in the near future.
Yeah.
So everything is growing here.
It's growing, but it's not jumping. It's slow and steady, but it's good. October, for example, 2 months ago. For the first time in 15 years since we became a county, we had over $21 million of building permit value, and that's the first time we've hit 21 million in 1 month.
We need a mayor like yourself, so we'll get more next year.
Well, all you do is just keep trying. That's all I can do.
How many units, how many building starts, right? So you said $21 million.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many units. I can't tell you that. I should know, but I don't. I know that one of the major parts of that 21 million is there is a company they've sold now in the States, but they're fairly well established in Canada called Extendicare.
Yes.
And they also, the CEO of that group is from Toronto, and we just opened last month down on Cedar Street, which is on the west side of town, and there's 2 phases and a new strip mall of 34 stores going in on the highway, and right beside it the nursing home will have 2 phases. The first phase will have 70 units, and the second phase will have another 45 for 115, and he tells me that this will all be up and going by next fall, hopefully, and he's looking at more development for, it's an old folks, if I can use that term, senior lifestyle.
Okay.
The whole package,
Yes.
the everything in the building, from a games room to a chapel to everything, and it'll join on to the walking trail. So we are seeing a lot of the sort of the GTA developers starting to look into this area.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what about the education system and transportation?
There's an excellent question. I'm a retired school principal, so I know a little bit about the education. There are primarily two school boards here. Of course, the public board that is Brantford, Haldimand, and Norfolk, called the Grand Erie. We also have the separate board. In this town, we have a large public high school, Simcoe Composite, in the downtown area, and then just this way, about a 5-minute walk across the highway, is Holy Trinity, and it has 1,200 high school students. It was built about 9-10 years ago. So we have 2 large high schools. We have a French immersion school, and in the downtown we have a separate school, St. Joseph's, up this way, and we also have 3 elementary schools. We have one right across the road here. You can almost see it from here. So back into Tim Hortons, which is West Lynn. We have one on the west side, Elgin Ave. We have another one in the new subdivision, Lyndale Heights, on the west side. So we have pretty good schooling here, and there's a few private schools around as well.
Right.
So there are private schools as well. Mayor has to go, I know.
I have to go in 1 minute
thank you very
because
much.
I'm in the chair. I wish I could stay longer. I really appreciate you folks taking the time.
It is so nice and kind of this mayor, and of course, honestly, I mean it. We need people like himself. Now, as Saturday is our signing up time, so mayor, it's a 2 years promise that he has to go to a marriage on Saturday. But we requested him if we can
We'll
manage
have other
some
people
gift
here. I'm
Thank
setting
you, sir.
that's being set up now. I have an out-of-town wedding. A good friend of mine is getting married, and I am committed to go. However, I have your brochures in my office.
Okay.
I show those brochures to everybody that comes into my office.
Thank
They're
you.
sitting right in my window behind my desk. I was raised as a little boy right over on Willow Drive here. I used to play and carry on and do all those things. This is very
those
important to
things?
me. Pardon?
All those things underlined.
There's ladies here. This is very important, and I mean this sincerely. This is near and dear to my heart to see this. This is a great location here. I think this development, and I say that if I didn't, I would look in the eye and say, what are you doing? I think this development is just in a key location. My God, the prices are
Amazing.
and I haven't seen the quality yet, but I have a feeling there's quality
There
here.
is. It's
And
my
that's so
commitment.
important in this business, you know that.
It's our commitment.
Yeah, you only get one chance at it, so you do
course,
it,
you're
and
right.
the quality, they will come.
Yeah.
So this is very, very important. This development is sat for years and years and years. Things were slow, now things are heating up. So
See you more and more now. We'll be more often here.
yeah, and you see my cards in your door.
Yes.
But if anybody would like some of these, my
Thanks. I
door
will
is always
definitely.
open.
Anybody-
If you're in town, the town hall,
Mayor,
my
we
door
need
is
more
open.
cards. You need these. They all
Yeah.
will vote for you. We need more cards.
I can do it.
Yeah, take one and then just.
He's doing real well. We'll just leave him alone. He'll do good.
Keep pressing it. I have lots of hold it.
See?
Okay.
Okay, bye. स्विमिंग करना है तो अभी आ सकते हैं Yeah, these are good.
And they're all going to be walkouts, right?
बारिश का पानी खड़ा
Get excited.
So this is phase 1, that's phase 2. As you can see all the, I mean you can look at the site map, you can see where the pond is, we are off the DQ road. You can see all the site servicing is done. So as far as the project is concerned, it's now ready to roll. You can see all the staking is done. As Tanvir mentioned, the building permit for the model home has been granted. So I guess they're ready to roll. These are towns actually, frankly. This on this side. There's semis. These are, so if you look towards the left side, these are the detached houses. I guess this would be a representation of what the houses, eventual houses will look like. Bungalow style. Some of now look at this. This is a walkout basement, right? So this will give you an idea about what a walkout basement would be on the left side. So who wants to buy?
One thing you'll notice there is no for sale sign.
Yeah.
No for sale sign.
It's almost here.
I'm not with the car right now. I'm moving back in about an hour. You left all the files, everything?
वो कर लेगा तो करके लो लैंड वो खुद ही सफर करेगा सफर करने के टाइम
No problem.
don't have a choice, right?
इसमें भी ताकि देखो क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए
So this is the main commercial area, shoppers, again, go a bit of the downtown, they're going towards more higher commercial. As you can see, it's not a small town, it's a fairly large, place.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
डिस्को नहीं है मगर वॉलमार्ट जरूर है क्या?
डिस्काउंट बना लेंगे